Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our second media day. The first time we brought media here was a totally different story and different view. Today, you are now seeing so much of this sports complex coming to life, and we're truly excited to show it to you. And that is why we wanted to bring media back for a second time before we open it, just so that you have a little bit more just a first look, right, of what it's starting to look like and how it's shaping it to be. We're actually right on the multi-purpose use facility that you can see. We can have soccer fields, we can have soccer. We can have football. We can have pretty much everything on this field, and then further down is where we have our baseballs and softball fields as well. So we will take you there in just a few minutes. We just wanted to thank you for being here and being interested in one of our biggest projects in the city of Laredo. We're talking about multi-million-dollar project that is gonna help sports in our community, and it's we're just extremely excited. I do want to acknowledge, of course, our council member for District 1, Councilmember Gilbert Gonzalez. I also want to acknowledge our Parks and Recreations Department Director, Mr. Juan Jose J.J. Gomez. We also have our park staff here with us today as well, so thank you for being with us. And we also have representatives from the Convention and Visitors Bureau. They're also going to help us, promote this amazing, most beautiful Buena Vista Sports Complex. So thank you also for being with us as well. All media, thank you again for being with us. So I will ask, I know the council member, I'll bring him in a second, but JJ, if you can come up here, we're just going to do a little bit of an overview. And then from here, after that, we'll take you in the cards. And we'll take you back to the field so that you're all able to see what it's like, okay? JJ?
Thank you, Noraida. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. As Noraida said, from the last time the majority everybody was here, this thing has really gotten. You can start seeing the fruit of its labor, all the work and all the stuff, all the putting it together to put this beautiful complex to motion. Um, we you have to understand that this was just a ranch land. This was just nothing but deer hunting area that people used to come and just deer hunt. So we had our challenges. We had to bring in utilities. We had to bring in AEP. So just like anything else, we wanted to make sure that we wanted to make sure it's built right. Okay, not just for the community of Laredo, also for the people from out of town. That we already getting calls from organizations from outside of Texas, in Texas, that want to host big tournaments here. The word is out already, and good for Laredo and good for the tourism, that we already going to be able to host big tournaments just like they do and we compare ourselves to Round Rock. We compare ourselves to, which is the youth capital of Texas, but I think this is going to be the youth capital of South Texas and northern Mexico, because we have the facilities, thanks to council members, thanks to the city managers, thanks to the mayor and everybody that backed this, because this was a long time coming. Even back when I was a coach back 10 years ago, this was just brought up in conversation. And I know it had its challenges. It was going to be in different areas, but now I get to be, and I'm honored to be part of this project. What we stand here is, like Noraida said, this is a multi-purpose field. Here we can play soccer, we can play flag football. We even left, if you look on the sides, we have a red lines around the soccer field, so because we can play 6U baseball games here for T-ball, and we set up the fences so in case we're overbooked or we're overloaded in teams in the baseball fields, we can come bring the young ones to come play over here, which is the beautiful thing about turf. I know it's a lot of investment, but we don't have to worry about water. We don't have to worry about maintenance and operation. So it's pretty much, you can get one field to the next ready to go in 15 minutes and ready to go play the next game, which is a big advantage of having turf. Over there on that side, we have 10 baseball, softball fields, you can play baseball one from 8 to 10, and then from next game at 10, you need to play softball. It's ready to go to play softball as well. We left tick marks. Tick marks are marks that we leave prepared before, that we left it ready for a softball game, a baseball game, and as a matter of fact, we even put tick marks for play softball. Soccer. If we need to play soccer over there as well. So this is actually a true multi-purpose field. It was, gracias a Dios, it was done right. It was planned right. All the details that the city and the fans and the people of Laredo wanted, I think we got it right. So we're excited. You're gonna see in a little bit when we walk over to the field how beautiful that complex is gonna be. We're gonna have some access points through the Cuatro Vientos, through the entrance that you came in. There's gonna be a fire station. There's gonna be a police station here. So it's pretty much going to be its own city over here now. I know Councilman Gonzalez area is over here. It's going to be its own little city. There's expected about 600 homes, if I'm not mistaken, being built around here in this area. So this is probably going to be now Central Laredo. It's not going to be South Laredo anymore. It's going to be Central Laredo with all the development that's coming, and hopefully to come hotels and restaurants coming right behind it. So it is a big step. We're excited on behalf of management and I know the council can speak for on behalf of the council members, but it is a big project and it's moving forward and hopefully we can get it done by in October. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, JJ. Council member, I know that, this, just so everybody knows, this complex is District 1, it's also District 2, and a little bit of District 3, if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of encompasses a lot of the different districts in our community. So, council member, if you will, you can come up here and say a few words.
Good morning. Buenos días. I guess Coach already explained it in English y veo varios noticieros en español aquí, so voy a explicar un poco en español. Primeramente, también gracias a la familia que donó los acres aquí. Parece que donaron 170 acres para que fuera esto posible aquí, ¿verdad? Yo me acuerdo que hace como 7 años que nosotros como residentes votamos por el Sports Complex, estaba como en 32 millones, ¿verdad? Y cuando entré a oficina todavía no había nada alocado y ahí iba en 63 millones, iba doblando porque iba subiendo todo el material y el labor y fue cuando como cuerpo de gobernancia, ¿verdad? El cabildo dijimos, no, tenemos que actuar ya, porque la gente votó por esto y se tiene que hacer, y si seguimos esperando, va a subir más y más y más de precios. So, alocamos 45 millones hace dos presupuestos y se pudieron hacer 10 campos y los two multipurpose, ¿verdad? Y también tiene presitas para recreation y todo, ¿verdad? Para que los niños que vengan con las familias salgan a pescar ahí con los animalitos y eso, ¿verdad? So, la cuestión aquí es que empezaron bien rápido. Estaba todo aquí raw, todo aquí era monte, lomas, monte, y yo veía, porque yo vivo al cruzar, ¿verdad? Y siempre que pasaba, todos los días, sábados, en veces domingos, miraba que andaban como hormiguitas, trabaja y iban bien rápido. Y así como iban trabajando bien rápido, comenzó la pregunta de que a lo mejor están listos para julio, para el Pony Tournament. Y fue cuando empezamos de que, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a puchar que estén listos para que sea el torneo de Pony aquí, para que no anden en todos los campos en la ciudad de Laredo como lo han hecho en otros años, ¿verdad? Desafortunadamente, las aguas de junio y todo, y se me hace que menos trabajadores de los subcontratistas, eh, entonces se atrasó un poco y no se pudo hacer el torneo de Pony. Lo que sí sabemos que los contratistas tienen hasta octubre 8, ¿verdad? Estamos para terminar aquí, para entregarlo a la ciudad. Ya nosotros estamos preparándonos, ya probamos lo que es las posiciones para correr aquí. Agarramos una compañía para que lo corriera, pero los contratos y todo no lo estaban viendo a mediación como ciudad, como taxpayers, no los convenía seguir con esa compañía. Hablamos con el director de parques y dijimos, mejor vamos a probar posiciones para si tenemos que correrlo, abrirlo nosotros 6 meses o un año, y podemos meter a expertos que corren aquí, ¿verdad? Los ahorramos todo lo que estaba cobrando esa compañía y no los estaba enseñando mucho en el papelaje. So, eso es el status ahorita. Ahorita viene management también, ellos ya saben, ellos son los que se ven con los contratistas cada jueves, ¿verdad? So, ellos traen un poco más de información. Yo nomás estoy esperando que se termine aquí para que se pueda desarrollar aquí el distrito que se siga desarrollando. So, we're happy and glad for the future. Gracias, muchas gracias.
Thank you, council member. And yes, we're very, very excited. And I had heard JJ doing an interview earlier, and he said it right. It's like a house. When you're building a house, you got to make sure that everything is correct and that everything is where it needs to be and how you wanted it, right? How the plans came in. So we want to make sure that this is done the right way and that we are going to have a successful sports complex for years to come. So we're super excited to show it to y'all, just as it is right now. So please be careful when you're walking around. Please look through your surroundings. We don't want to make sure that you don't fall or anything like that. That's why we ask you to be a little bit comfortable, because it is an active site. So please keep that in mind, okay? Right now we do have a few, and they'll start coming in. So if you're ready, let us know. We'll take you to one of the pods so that you all are able to see them, and then we'll bring you back here. There are waters here, so if I know it's a little bit hot, and then after that, you can do interviews here. We can do interviews there. We're here to accommodate you all. So let us know. Okay. Thank you so much.